Hello, I'm Jared.
And I'm Ebony, and this is his
And hers.
Warhammer 40K.
Yay.
We're back.
We're back.
And today we're back to do something fun, because we never do anything fun.
Yeah, so we were in Target a few days ago, and Ebony...
I just kept putting things in the cart.
Ebony kept putting things in the cart, and there was just sort of this sense of constant excess and
You need
more
all the things.
and more when you're in a Target. And you never leave a Target spending less than $100
No,
ever.
never happened.
And it got us sort of thinking of other stores where while you're in them, you really feel certain chaos gods. Like just being in there, you know, the emotion flows through you,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't stop until you're out of the store. So we thought we'd have a short discussion about which stores embody which chaos gods. And at the end, let us know what you think in the comments of other stores that you think fit certain gods.
Yeah. All right.
So first on our list, and the one that was immediately came to mind as soon as we started this list, is Khorne. Khorne is a god of bloodlust and anger and murder.
It's very murdery.
Some will say honor, and those people are liars.
Definitely murder, though.
Right. Just hatred and rage in all forms. You know, it does not matter, you know, how the blood flows.
It could be your friends. It could be your enemies. Like, whatever. Just straight murder.
It is blood for the blood gods.
And the store that makes me feel the most murdery is definitely Walmart.
Walmart.
Every time I'm in a Walmart, I just, like, I don't know, I'm always about to fight someone for something. It always feels like we're under pressure, like everyone else is angry. There are never enough cashiers. The express checkout is never open. The line is always so long, it makes you want to murder someone before you get to the checkout. Just everything about Walmart makes me angry, but I keep going there, so I guess that's also very Khorne.
Yeah, there is nothing about a Walmart that doesn't just instill great anger and rage.
The need for violence.
The need for violence just being in that store.
Yep.
Next on our list was Tzeentch. Tzeentch is a god of sort of false hope, change, mutation,
schemes
and planning.
Yeah.
And for this we chose Lowe's. Or Home Depot, as sort of to a lesser extent.
Any sort of hardware store, because like you go in there and you're like, yeah, I could totally rewire my own house, and you get in there and you're
I can fix that deck myself.
Yeah, and you're like, these are wires, those are also wires. Did you know that there were at least 8 different types of wires? And don't even get me started on male or female connectors. Like it just. All of your plans just spiral out of control inside of a hardware store, at least for me. And then I always end up asking an assistant in the hardware store a dumb question. I'm always like, so what had happened was I tried to connect this dryer to this gas line, but the out port was female and also the wall port was female.
We don't need to get into that too much. Let's just say there is great forbidden knowledge inside Lowe's and other hardware stores.
So much forbidden knowledge.
That requires great pain and suffering to access, and usually with some traps thrown in along the way.
You might die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next on our list is Nurgle.
Ooh.
Nurgle is a god of decay and loss and stagnation.
But also life.
Somewhat.
In that death is also a part of life.
In the same way Khorne is about honor.
Yes.
Those that say that are kind of
lying.
Yeah. Both to themselves and to others.
Yeah.
And for this, we had 2 sort of chosen. One was Kmart, or any sort of old, you know, big box store that...
like a JCPenney would work.
Yeah. Any sort of old mall store from, you know, 20, 30 years ago that are still around, but you're not quite sure why, with cash registers from, you know, 1999. Just these feelings of grossness
and decay.
Yeah. That sort of fills you with the same sense when you look at the people that are still shopping there.
Yeah, it's despair and rot is how I would describe it.
Yep.
The other store on our list for Nurgle was all of the dollar stores.
Dollar General,
Dollar General, like all of those are kind of like gross inside, and like you want to go in them because the things that you want to buy in a Dollar Tree, you expect them to not be super expensive, but then you feel kind of bad about it, and they all tend to be kind of like a mess inside. Like everything is just like a disaster and like a little bit sticky. Like it's not great.
Yeah. At the same time, these dollar stores emit a Zentian feel to them, where you think you're going to get certain deals. You have plans of, makeshift devices that you can jury rig off of $2 or $3.
Yeah, and it never works.
And it does not work,
No.
or if it does, it will not last.
Yeah, it's just bad.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Last on our list was a Slanesh Zinch combination, and we chose IKEA. And IKEA is a fun one
I love
because
IKEA.
similar to Target, they're designed in such a way to make you desire more and more.
Yeah.
And having to walk through the store and you come for one thing and you leave with 15.
It's also, it's very Zanch in an IKEA too, because they are built like casinos. Like they want you to walk through the entire IKEA before you leave. And on your way through, you're going to pick up things you don't need, like light bulbs and hangers and orchid plants. But like that sort of active planning on their part to trap you in there feels very Zanch. I love an IKEA, but I also do love Slanesh. So it's debatable. Yeah, so get in the comments and tell us what you think about our sort of big box stores and chaos gods.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what people think.
Thought this was a neat little discussion, and
Yeah.
we'd love to hear what you have to say.
Bye!
Bye.